Last movie of the day. This baby is finally ready for glassing. There it is. I really don't know how much time I have into this. I really wish that I knew. I should have wrote it down. The ailerons go up and down nice and freely. Flaps down. Pretty wild looking mechanism. We'll definitely put some control arms on that. The reason I didn't cover this gap is because there's going to be a plate that goes over the top of this. Never see it anyway. It's all cleaned up. It's ready to glass. I'm going to glass it tomorrow. Let me flip it over and show you the other side. Everything I did on it. Put it down this way. In the sun. These turned out really good. These are the aileron. But they're parallel with the aileron, or the aileron servo wells. And I finally broke down and bought some real good screws. These are Allen heads, and they've got the built-in washer. You know, $2.50 for like 20 of them. I don't care how much they cost. I'm going to be buying them from now on. They're like number 2s or I think number 2s by, I think, 1/2 inch. But they're kind of expensive, but yet they're really not. It's really expensive when you run out of them. But it all turned out really good. There's that block that I installed. This was all chipped away right here, so I filled it all in. There's the bottom part, and it's all filled in. Now, some people are probably thinking, why did you use a lightweight spackling? Because it might weaken it. The spackling I put on there was so thin, I honestly think that the Z-epoxy will penetrate all the way through it into the foam. So I'm not too worried about that. Now, if I would have put it on there 1/2 inch thick or more, I would have been worried about it. The retracts. This is all cosmetic around here. I put all that stuff in there. This was cosmetic right through here. What I'm supposed to put 2 layers of 2 ounce over it, 2 layers of 2 ounce over the center, and it comes like that. The first layer here, and then the second layer, or the first layer out here, and the second layer a little closer. And then the whole thing is supposed to get covered with 3/4 ounce, but I'm covering the whole thing with 2 ounce. I'm also going to cover the leading edge with a 2.5 inch piece right here, because I heard they get dented real easy in the leading edge. So I'll do the leading edge with an extra one, and then I'll just go over the whole thing with 2 ounce. And then the fun part starts, sand and sand and sand. But that's how these turned out really good. I'm really pleased with the way those turned out. I kind of like them better than the plastic ones. The retracts sit in here, but they're thick right here. They stick up a little bit. I'm a little irritated. I probably should have put the blocks down a little bit deeper. So the plate's gonna not be, the plate probably won't be flush with this unless I build it up a little bit with Bondo. I don't really want to build up a lot of stuff. But after I was all done, I took this, man, I love these. I'm gonna go buy a bunch more. It's just a T-bar sander. And I went over the entire thing with that sander. Went over the entire thing with the sander, but I didn't do any shaping. All I did was just lightly go over the foam. No shaping. And let the foam, it's already shaped. And I found out that factory, on this side, this aileron right here, factory, was 6 millimeters wider than the other side. I just couldn't understand. It was all perfect up to here, but the aileron was wider, and that was right out of the mold. So I fixed that. So each aileron is exactly the same. So tomorrow I'll be glassing. Guys got any suggestions? Let me know.